So how do you tell the difference between a brand new car and an almost new car by Dixon? Take this Fiat Marea. Is it the tinted electric windows, the power steering, or the driver's airbag? The real difference is the price. Dixon almost new cars. Choose from a full range. A Peugeot 406 with air conditioning for under 10,000, to a Ford car for under 7,000, or a Corsa for under 6,000. Almost unbelievable.
While you're just sitting there, think of the fun you could be having. With 20% off your first order, the new Choice catalogue is out now. For your free copy, call 0500 666 111 today.
One reason people live longer in the Mediterranean is their diet. Fresh fish, vegetables and olive oil. Or maybe it's their fans that keep them going. Olivio Spread, made with the oil of age-old olive groves.
Delicately toasted nuttiness, golden honeyness. We could find nothing to add to the irresistible flakiness of Kellogg's Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. So we took something away. We've dropped to a new lower price.
We all rely on the police. Like them, the AA responds to emergency calls as quickly as possible. The latest figures show AA patrols are now reaching members in an average of 35 minutes. Join now. Call 0800 444 999.
Tagliatelle with ham and mushrooms, but without the pasta pan. Mughlai butter chicken, without all those saucepans. Authentic Malay prawn laksa, but without the wok. Sainsbury's offer over 300 enticing meals from all over the world, all of which are ready to eat in under 20 minutes. So you can enjoy great world dishes and a great World Cup. Sainsbury's, fresh food, fresh ideas.
If you feel uncomfortably full after a meal, try new Rennie Deflatine. It's specially designed to relieve bloatedness and trapped wind. Just 1 or 2 tablets of Rennie Deflatine can quickly and gently disperse air in the stomach and also relieve any associated heartburn or indigestion. Try new Rennie Deflatine.
They've been at the top for 3 decades. Sunday, the South Bank Show celebrates the life and music of the Bee Gees.
The three of us have had the same way of thinking, the same mentality, the same sense of humour, the same love of music.
The brothers talk frankly about the bad times.
Or we have an argument, the first person to be on the plane back to England.
And the good times.
We came back because we really love each other.
The Bee Gees on the South Bank Show, Sunday 10:45 on ITV.
Ambitious, driven, and all woman.
Ally McBeal.
We know each other.
What you want?
Coffee?
Objection. There is nothing wrong with her. Objection. Do you think I'm nuts? Quiet. I really hate you. Just kiss her. Successful, together, and falling apart. Ally McBeal, Wednesday nights after ER.
Start with Gillette for women and be ready for anything. Ready to begin? Gillette for women. Are you ready to feel soft, feel smooth, feel beautiful? Gillette for women. Are you ready?
Dan, what do you reckon? Got my sexy trousers on, Hannah's top, big hair, Sunset Beach makeup, and I'm going for a quiet drink.
Mascara can make you look fabulous, or it can make you look awful. You get that pandery eye, and you're usually the last one to know. I'm Tina Earnshaw. I was the chief makeup artist on Titanic. My sins? I think Matt's Factory have come up with 3 great touch-proof mascaras. Most actresses aren't very disciplined. They rub their eyes or they take a nap at lunchtime. So now you can rub your eyes, you can actually forget you're wearing mascara. If I can do that, and it works, yeah. They really are panda-proof.
3 new touch-proof mascaras from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
These are terrific mascaras.
While you're just sitting there, think of the fun you could be having. With 20% off your first order, the new Choice catalogue is out now. For your free copy, call 0500 666 111 today.
There's one house builder that offers the widest choice of new homes in Britain. Superb styling, a 7-day part exchange service, and for first-time buyers, a £99 down and move-in scheme. The name? It's Barrett. Call Barrett now on 0345 62 63 64.
Muslims and nomads using rockets.
You have to go to the second ballot.
Stop of blood and tears.
The IRA.
4 channels devoted to nothing but news 24 hours a day. All you need is Sky.
New sugar-free airwaves from Wrigley's releases wave after wave of menthol and eucalyptus vapors to help clear your nose. Wrigley's Airwaves long-lasting vapor release gum.
Saturday on ITV, the musical event of the year. A spectacular lineup of international stars. The biggest names in entertainment gathered to perform some of the world's most memorable music, with exclusive previews from the new musical Whistle Down the Wind. Andrew Lloyd Webber's 50th birthday, a celebration. Saturday at 9 on ITV.
There's a party tonight with Des O'Connor and celebrity guests, including the Prime Minister Tony Blair, in World Cup mood at 8. But now, Emmerdale.
Reasons for loving them. Because they're 90% fat-free.
Kellogg's Rice Krispie Squares are tasty gorgeous.
You tell him they're 90% fat-free.
Who cares? The taste champion. You tell him.
There
she goes again.
If you just joined us, we're talking about these new Kellogg's Rice Krispie Squares. Rice Krispies entangled with melted marshmallow. Deliciously different. But they're 90% fat-free.
Hello?
Don't patronise me.
They're anything but square.
So how do you tell the difference between a brand new car and an almost new car by Dixon? Take this Fiat Marea. Is it the tinted electric windows, the power steering, or the driver's airbag? The real difference is the price. Dixon almost new cars. Choose from a full range. A Peugeot 406 with air conditioning for under 10,000, to a Ford car for under 7,000, or a Corsa for under 6,000. Almost unbelievable.
My car broke down. Could I possibly wait here until the breakdown people arrive?
Please. In fact, I was about to eat. Why don't you join me?
Thank you.
Straight from the fresh cabinet, Bernard Matthews Turkey Cordon Bleu is an adventurous recipe made with turkey breast, turkey ham and cheese, all wrapped in a golden breadcrumb.
Hold on, my dad.
Freshen up your food life with Bernard Matthews Turkey Cordon Bleu.
There's one house builder that offers the widest choice of new homes in Britain. Superb styling, a 7-day part exchange service, and for first-time buyers, a £99 down and move-in scheme. The name? It's Barrett. Call Barrett now on 0345 62 63 64.
With new organic mousse, there's no stiffness or stickiness, so there's no chance of me sticking to my old ways.
Hi, I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Oh no, anything can go wrong except your hair colour with Bell Colour 20-minute Colorise Gel from Laboratoire Garnier. Natural oils nourish your hair.
So easy, just shampoos in. No mess.
Bell Colour's unique formula for beautifully natural looking colour.
Your colour just can't go wrong. So soft. Incredible.
Are we going out?
Of course.
Bell Colour, the easy permanent hair colour formulated and controlled by Laboratoire Garnier. So many advanced moisturisers, but only one has the Johnson's touch. Lucy introduces pH 5.5 Healthy Difference Cream. Its advanced formula contains pure, active vitamin A, but with the Johnson's touch. For a radiance we can see, and a healthy difference everyone can feel. New pH 5.5 Healthy Difference Cream. Healthy skin is pH 5.5. We're all pH 5.5.
Well, it looks like...
Football fans come in all shapes and sizes. But if you're thinking of having any over this summer, don't go on about you-know-what too much. Spare a thought for the family.
My mother-in-law actually is my closest political advisor.
It's Des O'Connor's
They're all stars!
World Cup Party, tonight at 8 on ITV.
Water tastes watery.
But new Ribena Twist now tastes of apple or peach. As well as original blackcurrant and raspberry, it's water with a twist.
So you're looking for furniture value and more this summer? Then just tell Conroy's what you've always wanted.
We've always wanted the Belmont sofa for £399, free in our home for a year.
You've got it at Conroy's.
We want the Toscana dining range.
You've got it at Conroy's.
We want interest-free credit.
And up to 5 years to pay.
You've got it at Conroy's.
We've always wanted a Slumberland bed.
You've got it at Conroy's. And you'll find it all and more this summer. Now, what have you always wanted?
Conroy's, just what you always wanted.
Less than £20 to carpet your room. Incredible but fact. This week at Carpet Mill, there's thousands of room-size pieces to clear. Look, 20 square metre room-size woven Wilton, under £96. 20 square metres luxury twist, less than £84. Quality Berber, save, save, save. Now less than £48 for your 20 square metre room. And cords, less than £20 for a 20 square metre room at Carpet Mill. Hurry, at these prices you mustn't miss out.
With new organic mousse, there's no stiffness or stickiness, so there's no chance of me sticking to my old ways.
There's 53 Rosalie Avenue, Daventry, Hilltop, Hill Rise, Mill Green, Aberdeen, Dunrolin, Home Sweet Home in Broadstairs, Smallstairs, Fletcher in Aberdare, Treetop, Seaview, Shaynoo, 22 Mews in Catford, Bungalows in Walthamstow.
Do you have a nice view? Lefty Avenue, number 8, Harrogate, patio, garden gate, Dutch near Hatch, cul-de-sac and Crouch End, timber frame, window frame.
Done roaming again.
2 up,
2 down.
anywhere, anytime, Slemons in suburbia, couldn't be superbia. Front door, back door, black door, greenhouse, new house, happy home in High Street, Vine Street,
Another done roaming.
Whoever you are, whenever you want to buy a home, it pays to decide nationwide.
Crime Stoppers, sponsored by Stay Bright Windows. A cash box was stolen from an off-licence in Brook Street, Selby. Police would like to talk to 2 teenage boys who were in the store around the same time, so they can eliminate them from their inquiries. One boy asked an assistant for advice, whilst the other went behind the counter. A short time later, the box was missing. If you can tell Crime Stoppers who they are, ring 0800 555 111.
Now, this afternoon's Battle of Words with Nick Weir and celebrity guests on Waffle.
It's my job to introduce you to your host, and that's what I'm doing. It's Nick Weir! Are you ready to waffle? Are you ready to waffle? Good to so am I!
Hey, this is Alberto on his way to Britain. And do you know what he has with him? The original Italian recipe for our brand new pizza. With an extra thin base and a light, crispy crust that tastes as if it's handmade. And he's in a hurry because this stone oven baked pizza tastes so good. Now available in the frozen food section. Alberto, the pizza with the crust that tastes as if it's handmade. So how do you tell the difference between a brand new car and an almost new car by Dixon? Take this Fiat Marea. Is it the tinted electric windows, the power steering, or the driver's airbag? The real difference is the price. Dixon almost new cars. Choose from a full range. A Peugeot 406 with air conditioning for under 10,000, to a Ford car for under 7,000, or a Corsa for under 6,000. Almost unbelievable.
Calm down. You've both got your reasons for loving them. Because they're 90% fat-free.
Kellogg's Rice Krispie Squares are tasty gorgeous.
You tell him they're 90% fat-free.
Who cares? The taste champion. You tell him. There she goes again.
If you just joined us, we're talking about these new Kellogg's Rice Krispie Squares. Rice Krispies entangled with melted marshmallow. Deliciously different.
But they're 90% fat-free.
Hello?
Don't patronise me.
They're anything but square.
Mr. Carter's going to surprise his wife by having new windows and doors fitted to the house. He calls Safe Style UK because he only has to pay £1 deposit and doesn't have to pay another penny for his windows and doors until next year. Plus, interest-free credit is available on everything. But the big surprise is, for a limited period, if you pay for the downstairs windows and doors, they'll give you the upstairs totally free. That's right, the upstairs totally free. Now, that will surprise her. Oops, that'll surprise you. So call Safe Style UK on 0800 106 107.
There you go, Beckham. This is a crucial game for England. All hope is dismissed.
Ince takes the ball. Into Beckham. Great ball from him. This looks a good move. Beckham to Lee. Lee to Batty. Back to Lee. Great pass to Beckham. Cole to Beckham. Beckham scores! It's over! England are the champions!
Uh-oh, what's the boss going to say now?
Don't worry. We'll get it white again.
Ariel Future has a new formula which starts to dissolve instantly and is better at penetrating and lifting off tough stains like mud, so everyone can look good enough to play for England.
There you are. Good enough for the first team.
Brilliant. Is that famous white shirt?
Let's go, lads.
Ariel, keeping England clean.
With new organic mousse, there's no stiffness or stickiness, so there's no chance of me sticking to my old ways.
Welcome back to Waffles. On Thursdays this morning, Irish girl band Bewitched sing live. Eve Pollard visits an Italian spa. Fashion gets ethnic with styles for an Indian summer, and Stephanie Cole tells us why she's keeping mum. So that's this morning.
At 10:10.
This Friday, don't miss the yes-no game that has the contestants stuck for words. With big prizes from cash to cars, will they take the money and run, or risk everything and open the box? Join Des O'Connor for Take Your Pick, Friday at 7 on ITV.
Mascara can make you look fabulous, or it can make you look awful. You get that pandery eye, and you're usually the last one to know. I'm Tina Earnshaw. I was the chief makeup artist on Titanic. My sins? I think Max Factor have come up with 3 great touch-proof mascaras. Most actresses aren't very disciplined. They rub their eyes or they take a nap at lunchtime. So now you can rub your eyes, you can actually forget you're wearing mascara. I can do that, and it works, yeah. They really are panda-proof.
3 new touch-proof mascaras from Max Factor, the makeup of makeup artists.
These are terrific mascaras.
Like everybody, I'm pretty concerned about the effects of the aging process. Who wants to go grey?
Comfort's active ingredients penetrate the fabric and condition each fibre, helping to lock the colour in. Comfort helps clothes look new for longer.
Go! Now! At the Monaco Grand Prix, the tough course took its toll.
He's lost it big time. No point turning that, my friend. There's nothing connected to it.
Oh! Even David Coulthard didn't make it. Bang goes the engine! With Coulthard now 17 points behind Hakkinen, is he too far behind? The road leads now to the Canadian Grand Prix this weekend on ITV.
The lads are back with a Fantasy World Cup preview, Tuesday on ITV.
On what? Are you sure? Oh, they did it for money. I see. Watch Fantasy World Cup live on ITV, apparently. 3 lions on a shirt, Jules Rimet still gleaming.
Fantasy World Cup preview, Tuesday 10:40 on ITV.
Watch Fantasy World Cup.
Coming up shortly, calendar news, but now we join ITN.
Good afternoon. At least 70 people have died and hundreds have been injured in a high-speed rail crash in Germany. The accident happened when a passenger train travelling at 125 miles an hour struck a car that had fallen onto the tracks about 35 miles north of Hanover.
The concertinaed wreckage of the high-speed train lies crushed at the bridge it crashed into, travelling at 125 miles per hour. It's thought the engine hit a car that had fallen onto the tracks below. 13 carriages with more than 300 people on board took the full force of the impact. The train, bound for Hamburg, left the rails just before 11 this morning. Rescue teams worked fast to release those trapped. At least 70 people were killed, but the death toll is expected to rise. Eyewitnesses say the car crashed through the guardrail of the concrete bridge into the path of the oncoming train. Helicopters ferried the injured to nearby hospitals. It is one of the worst train crashes in Germany in the past few decades. The emergency services are still working in the tangled wreckage to free passengers, but such was the force of the crash, they're expecting to find few survivors. Neil Connery, ITN.
The stepfather of Billie Jo Jenkins went on trial for her murder today, and there were angry scenes outside the court. 13-year-old Billie Jo Jenkins was beaten to death in February last year. Sean Jenkins, who had fostered her for 4 years, arrived at Lewis Crown Court this morning. He denies the charges As he entered the court, he was spat at by Billy Joe's natural father. James Hewitt, the former lover of Princess Diana, has claimed that he was threatened and warned off their relationship. It's one of several revelations in an ITV documentary tonight, which raises new questions about the princess's death. Sue Saville reports.
Former cavalry officer James Hewitt has lain low since being ostracised for talking about his relationship with Princess Diana. But in tonight's documentary, he talks for the first time about being warned that it will be dangerous if he continued to see her.
The telephone calls were anonymous, but left me in no doubt that they knew what the situation was. And,
were they threatening?
Yes, they were.
A key finding in tonight's programme is that the Mercedes dead driver, Henri Paul, had a blood carbon monoxide level of 20%, which would have incapacitated him. Yet the rich security video shows him quite at ease. The possibility of the blood sample being inaccurate is raised. Tonight's documentary raises several controversial points, but comes to no specific conclusions. It does, however, argue that the queries and conspiracy theories will continue until the investigation by French police can satisfactorily tie up the loose ends of so many unanswered questions. Sue Saville, ITN.
Within the next few minutes, the Deputy Prime Minister, John Prescott, will unveil a rescue plan for the Channel Tunnel high-speed rail link. It's thought Railtrack will salvage the £5 billion project, but it could take at least another decade to finish. Gary Lineker today joined those expressing their shock at the exclusion of Paul Gascoigne from England's World Cup squad. Gascoigne himself has written an open letter to his former teammates saying he feels he's let them down by his off-the-field behaviour. On the early evening news, the latest on that train crash in Germany as the death toll rises. Also more details on tonight's documentary on ITV and the questions it raises into Princess Diana's death. Join me for today's top news, 5:40.
Very good afternoon and welcome to Calendar. The mother of Michael O'Hara, who was murdered in Tenerife by contract killers, has welcomed lengthy sentences handed out. Michael's girlfriend, Jackie Ambler, has been jailed for 27 years after hiring 2 hitmen. Her parents in South Yorkshire are still reeling from the news of that sentence. But Michael O'Hara's mother, who lives in West Yorkshire, says it's the right verdict.
Doreen Emerson prayed for the day her son's killers would be sentenced. Her prayers have now been answered. Michael O'Hara was the victim of a brutal contract killing on the holiday island of Tenerife. Spanish court heard Jackie Ambler had offered hitmen £54,000. She was sentenced to 27 years for murder. They were jailed for 29.
I prayed for this morning. Go out and say I prayed for this. I haven't been to rest until I... just living in hope that she would get a severe sentence. Yes, I did. And I'm really thrilled that she's got as much as what she has.
But for Jackie Ambler's family, yesterday's news of her stiff sentence brought immediate agony.
Just upset. She's just been so over the papers. She can't believe it either. She's devastating for it, really is. I don't know how she's going to cope with this at all.
Doreen Emerson feels she doesn't really know what happened on Tenerife 3 years ago.
I'll never get over this. I'll never ever come to terms with this. But at least I just hope it's, you know, it's not as prominent in my mind anymore.
The severity of the sentence for the daughter they still believe to be innocent has shocked Ambler's family. The Spanish lawyers are now appealing against it. Other news, police are investigating what they've described as a sickening knife attack on a herd of cattle in Leeds. 4 cows and 2 calves were slashed with a Stanley knife while grazing in a field at Tingley. It's thought the cattle will have to be destroyed. Police are appealing for witnesses. The widow of murdered aid worker Michael Pollard arrives in Hungary today to give evidence at an appeal by the man jailed for killing her husband. Joe Pollard's husband Michael was killed while on a mercy mission to Romania. The couple from Belden near Bradford were attacked and beaten as they slept in a lay-by in Hungary. Istvan Dudas was jailed for 11 years for Michael's murder, but is now appealing against his conviction. Detectives investigating the rape of a woman in North Yorkshire today carrying out house-to-house inquiries in their search for clues. The 37-year-old woman was attacked at knife point while walking her dogs along a path at Pannel near Harrogate 2 weeks ago. Police still want to hear from anyone who was in the area around Pannel Golf Course at the time of the attack. Tough proposals for one of the region's biggest power stations have been announced at a public meeting today. National Power, the owners of Drax Power Station near Selby in North Yorkshire, had asked to nearly treble its permitted levels of emissions. It follows a breakdown of its pollution prevention equipment. But the Environment Agency says it's planning to allow only half of the requested increase. It's also likely to demand that emission levels are back to normal by January. Final decisions expected at the end of June. Talks are underway this afternoon between management and union leaders at a Yorkshire textile firm which is facing closure. 230 jobs are to go at Thomas Ambler in East Ardsley near Wakefield. Difficult market conditions have been blamed for the closure, and it's been announced today that 150 jobs are going at the Jaeger knitwear factories in South Yorkshire and Derbyshire. Now, tonight on Calendar, we have got a culinary treat for you. We'll be meeting the Yorkshire butcher who's won a national prize, but it's not for his Barnsley chops or pork pies, it's for his pasties. Yes, he's proving that the best Cornish pasties come from Yorkshire, not Cornwall. And you can meet him on Calendar tonight at 5-6 with Mike and Krista. So that's it from me for now. Till then, do enjoy your afternoon. From me, bye-bye.
Missing, the programme where you help find people who have disappeared from our region. This month, we look at how a new Bernardo scheme is helping young girls escape the grip of prostitution. And a mother who is offering a £1,000 reward for information concerning the whereabouts of her son, who hasn't been seen for 3 years. Missing, Thursday at 10:40 on Yorkshire.
Don't miss out on the latest collection from Kay's. It's full of inspiration with a wide range of lengths and fits. But when you need to look for business, indulge yourself. Or when you're ready for action, over 80 pages of children's wear, top brands for men, and bright ideas for your home. With interest-free credit and 20% off your first order. Call 0800 068 1234 for your free Kay's catalogue. Now.
ITV, we've got an excellent show lined up, including Pitch and Slim Pig, but first it's time to join the gang with Hippopotamus Park.
I'm looking for pots of hippo fun. There it is.
Hippopotamus Park is sponsored by Hippo Fromage Frais.
Danielle, have you ever heard of Hippopotamus Park potty balls? They're crazy. Let me show you what they do. Look, you go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That should make 1. Wow. But if we use 2 of them, hold out the other hand as well. They're going to jump places. You ready for this? Look, we take this ball here and just squeeze that one tight. Squeeze. Look, jumps from my hand into yours.
Wow!
Brilliant. Try this.
Hip, hip, hippo!
For pots of wholesome fun.
Join Ali and friends as they explore a whole new wide world with the Slow Norris. Thursdays 25 to 4 on CITV.
Yes, and this week in Slow Norris, Walter Worm's home is destroyed. Oh, poor Walter Worm. But next it's time to join Pitch. And Mary and Peter are getting into a lot of trouble because they've got very messy bedrooms. Pitch.
Now over to the boys in front. What about the turning point in the match? Was it really a throw-in? Let's take a look. Slow motion doesn't really show as much, but what about the virtual picture? The linesman's view? That wasn't a fantastic one. The rest, it was even worse. This is Glenn's view from the dugout. And the president of FIFA, great view. The airship, that was a fantastic shot from there.
Did my mate in seat 47C? It's not going anywhere for a while. Grab a Snickers, because nothing handles your hunger better.
I'll prove it yet, don't go away.
Hungry? Why wait?
Pull hard on the paddle. Come on. Hold on tight. Hold on. Now dig in deep.
Kellogg's Frosties are now loaded with 50% of the B1, B6 and niacin you need every day. Eat Kellogg's Frosties as part of a nutritious breakfast.
They'll bring out the tiger in you.
Don't you think that Titch is getting bigger every day? Every day?
Oh, please. Anyway, we've got Slim Pig coming up later.
Yes, but the thing about Titch is that I've got a bike like Titch that you've already seen, haven't you? I've also got a jumper like Titch that I'll wear one day. And I love Titch. I think the programme's fantastic, but the singing, oh my, listen to this.